Alright, so I wasn't even gonna film anything today, but we brought the car over to Ark Performance, and there's just a lot more stuff here that I want to just show you guys. For example, this thing right here, this is super sick. Look at this, check this out. Obviously sponsored by Ark. It's got all this stuff right here. My boy Tad right there. I don't know if you're shy about being on camera.
No, I'm good. If you want like some background on this car, it was built for Formula Drift.
Yeah.
Back in I think 2012 for Dennis Merzanis. He ran it for a couple seasons with the Genesis V6 in it, and then in 2013 for the 2014 season, put an LS7 in. Sheesh. And then the most recent driver who drive it, Odie Bakshish, slapped on this fat Vortex supercharger.
Yeah, that looks nuts.
So the last it ran, it was 1,000 horsepower, LS7, Vortex supercharged, and nitrous. So
what's the nitrous for in drift?
to help spool things faster.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously a supercharger,
Well,
you don't really need it, but it's just for that extra bump. So
This is a centrifugal supercharger, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so those are, I mean,
So
yeah,
you have the
supercharger.
blow-off valve and everything. So I mean, if you just want that extra edge, it's all computer driven. So based on throttle position is where the nitrous kicks on. I think it ends at like 60% throttle or something like that. I think. I don't know how it's tuned, so you can't like quote me on that.
Is
And
it just
then,
retired now? Is that why it's sitting here?
for the most part, it's out of spec. Can't really run it until like you get it back up to spec. Because the fuel cell is actually in the car, I think we need a firewall back there. Roll cage needs to be redone, I believe. SFI boot, shift boot over the shifter. There's a bunch of like small things, but a couple big things.
Nice. Oh, and it's got some Swift springs in the actual coils themselves.
Yeah, so because Odie is the owner of Field Suspension, he has his own coilovers on the car,
Nice.
but he has the Swift spring upgrade because they've got a partnership.
Yeah.
Poly EFI computer, and then we have this dope.
These are sick right here.
You can see rear mount radiator and everything.
Nice. That's awesome.
And then I can actually show you the other drift car that's...
Oh, there's another drift car here?
Holy that's wild. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see the...
I was gonna say when I saw the
I gotta show you the bumper that's over there too. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. So
dude, Devontae would lose his over there.
I know, dude.
This is the other one. This one was last drove by Patrick Mordaunt, but this one is...
Stop Tech?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stop Tech,
sick.
Hard Shot Max suspension completely. This one still has the Genesis V6 in it. This one makes 700. It needs to be retuned. We were trying to find somebody who's really good with Motec so that we don't,
Mess things up.
yeah, because the motor's pretty sensitive. We've been through 2 motors on this car already, so we don't want anything bad to happen.
Yeah.
But I don't think this one has nitrous on it because this was before the days where everyone was throwing nitrous on.
Yeah.
But pretty sizable turbo on the front here. If we were to run nitrous, it would just be to help spool this faster. That way we can get in a drift, get the torque and all that. And then the stuff that you were geeking out about.
This thing right here.
So we sponsored Warehouse as well.
Look at this. That's awesome.
This is from Odie's 2017 season, I'm sorry. And then we sponsored Warehouse, so this is off of James Dean's car. As you can see, we have all the battle scars.
Surprised you guys don't have this like hung up somewhere. I would know
for real.
There's a couple of things that we're going through before we hang things up.
Yeah.
Mainly location. We may not be here in the future. Oh, the Corvette over there, we're building for SEMA.
Check out these wheels right here on this one. That's sick. Oh, and this was the little duckbill that they told us that they just designed for you on the Stinger. If you guys want a cool little duckbill on the Stinger, hit up Ark, because that looks awesome.
So this diffuser is going to be coming out in February. Really aggressive. We're coming out with an ABS, carbon, and forged carbon.
You just need the exhaust now to complete the look.
Yeah, so that's the one thing that we're working on is figuring out how to, because the Stinger, as you can see, comes with like the fake tips.
Yeah.
And then there's like bezels on the actual diffuser. So we're working on a design where we can basically slip on some tips where people can just like weld them on if they want the diffuser. Otherwise, it's gonna look funky like this, and like nobody's really gonna want to run this. The only thing is like these pipes are they're really weird. I think it's like a 1.5 inch diameter.
Yeah, they're really tiny.
Yeah, so this was our boss's fun car actually. Pulled the motor out. Now we're looking to drop an LS1 into it, lower it, We're designing a wide body kit for it. We're looking to build it for SEMA. Like,
It's crazy how long the hood, because I've actually never like really been close to one of these, even though I love these Corvettes.
yeah, like,
But
you can see like,
it's crazy how long the actual hood is on this
These
thing.
ones open like the Datsun.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how.
and you can see like there's a ton of space in here. For the
I mean, the
LS
further back, the better.
Yeah, so for the LS to fit, we're going automatic transmission, so it's a 4L60E. So for it to fit with the 4L60E, you actually need it to sit back an inch, so everything bolts up pretty nicely, especially with the transmission in the stock spot. So we're ordering a bunch of parts for that, and hopefully we can get to work on it soon. We may have to outsource it for a lot of stuff. And then the drift cars, we're hoping to refresh them soon. Potentially put them on the market, or see if anybody wants to drive them.
Yeah, so
Got all those Falcons up there.
beautiful red OEM interior over
It's
here.
funny, like Warehouse actually left those tires here.
That looks sick. Yeah, they got the car all jacked up right here. A little better view of the MagnaFlow exhaust, actually. Obviously, we already went through this, the Helmholtz exhaust, or the Helmholtz resonator. Thank you guys for informing me on that. Still, again, I can't release the specs on the actual sizing of the exhaust itself, but hopefully they can get a Gen 1 bolted up, see how this will sound with their Ark one, and see which one we like better. From what I've heard, Gen 1 catbacks do bolt on, so we might be able to get a sound today as well. Yeah, we're gonna be a little nosy right now and try to see what other cars we got down here. What the hell is this? A Spira? What the hell? Hold up. This looks super sick. Obviously mid-engine. You can tell just from the back, from how big the back is. But yeah, if anybody in the comment section knows what this car is, yeah, you can't. There's like not much to this. All right, let's check out this other one though. Oh, is this what I think it is? What the hell?
So this is a fully custom car that we built for SEMA a couple years back.
It's a fully custom car?
I was just gonna say, bro, I don't even know what I'm looking at right
I was thinking that it was a G35 with the Vador kit. Got the AJ1s too, dude. You gotta stay fresh at the
Oh
shop.
yeah, and these are my throwaway shoes too.
I wish I had nice throwaway shoes.
It's crazy. Like I tell people, like, yeah, I've got a pair of throwaway Jordans. They're like, what do you mean?
now. Don't even look at my
What the
shoes.
heck is this?
So,
Those are BRZ taillights?
no.
No, I know. I'm just
So look upside down and you'll be able to tell.
Charger. Look at that.
Wait, what?
Charger taillights. That's sick.
Case swap in the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that what I?
So this was our Ark Donza. This was built before I got here.
Yeah. So you didn't get to help anything with this one?
No, I think it was built like it went to SEMA, I think, the year before I got here. Fully custom 3-piece forged wheels that we have on it. Custom interior. Just everything is just custom.
Yeah, this looks nuts in the inside.
And then, we had some...
Looks unsafe to
help
drive.
with it, like some partners right here. Ark Performance, NRG, brought 'em for the seats.
I thought NRG was the seats.
NRG with the quick release.
Oh, okay.
I think they gave us a couple other things. Fuel suspension, because we have the relationship with Odie. Yeah, the fuel suspension is definitely like top of the line, I would say.
Nice.
Lowered brakes, top of the line brakes.
This is the last car then that you guys got here?
Yeah, in terms of like project cars, a lot of the other project cars we sold off.
Nice.
Just because we didn't need them anymore. Like we had a couple of Velosters, a couple of Gen Coupes that I think one of them actually got turned into the competition car. Not this one.
Oh. Yeah, if you're a Jenny owner, come to Ark. They've got all the parts for Genesis.
Funny enough, our most popular exhausts going out are the Q50s, Q60s, and the Civic hatches.
So you guys are gonna have a blast with the new Z then, I'm assuming.
Yes, so that's.
Man.
I want to get one of the new Z's in.
Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to figure that out if I want to pick one of those up as well to
Okay.
kind of do what I'm doing with this car.
Yeah.
We can.
You're scratching the tips, bro. And what we ran into before, where it's not as loud. So.
Well, it's pretty much the same engine.
Yeah. That's my only complaint about MagnaFlow is that it's definitely a lot more on the subtle side.
Cause, well,
Yeah, ours is pretty subtle.
ours is pretty subtle, but when you step on it,
You can hear it.
You can hear
Does
it.
it have
Like
a
his
rasp
car.
on the high end?
No.
No.
I can start my car in a
Like,
minute so you can hear it.
When he starts his car, cold start, you'll hear it. But when he dies out, you can barely hear his car.
Yeah. It's
But when he
yeah,
starts
very
taking off,
quiet.
you could hear there's the breeze.
Yeah.
But it's louder
It's
when
funny,
you
like
have
my nephew, even now, he's like, yeah, I can hear you like down the street. I'm like, I don't know how. My car is not
Not that
at all.
loud, yeah.
Like, I took the Tomei off, and even with the Tomei, like catless, like no drone in cabin, pretty chill, and that's like with our full exhaust, like test pipe and all.
Nice.
But with an equal,
But
it
it's-
sounds really nice.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like a Tomei or a Greddy. So like the Greddy catback was like stupid loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the single exit Tomei, right? Is what you
Yeah,
call the ADR or something like that. That one's really loud. Have you guys ever thought about making headers for the car?
Well, originally, yeah, but I guess Tomei already overtook the market for that, so
Yeah.
there's really no point in making another one.
I mean, it's not.
I mean-
Tomei, but like everybody is.
So here's the thing about headers. I've been talking to Borla specifically. I've been trying to convince everybody who has made headers. Nobody wants to jump on them. I don't know what the.
I think it's the EPA. I think that's why.
EPA and, well, I'd say vibrations. This boxer motor is not like Porsche.
Yeah.
Porsche's very smooth,
Mhm.
but this boxer engine, like his unequal length headers. How many cracks you had on your headers?
I only have one.
Yeah, see, one crack, but it just vibrated the whole exhaust.
Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it because it's a fat ass crack.
And he has our test pipe too,
Mhm.
and it broke the tab on our test pipe too.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the reason why they don't want to deal with it too.
Yeah, because right here, it's solid. It's not. There's no rubber here.
Mhm.
So with all the vibration, because I don't.
And he has a
drive
pop
nicely.
and crackle tube too.
Yeah. So it
I-
probably adds to that as well.
Yeah, but I'm not nice when I drive. Like when I send it, I send it.
Neither am I. I think I get like
Like,
I think I get like 18 miles to the gallon, and that's just because it's averaging out from being on the highway. But
so are we down to install?
Yeah.
Which one first, the DTS and 1C or the grip?
Let's do DTS first, just to see, and then
We're gonna
I
be
mean
up
it's the
late.
same piping, right?
That's the subframe.
Yeah, this is new. That's not in the way
Yep.
on the Gen 1.
That's actually-
We're gonna take it off from here,
Mhm.
but I want to take this off first just to see if the test pipe will fit.
okay.
And if not, then it looks like the angle's a little different. This bend is different too,
Mhm.
but
Well,
just
keep-
to see what we have to change
Okay.
for
Hold on,
for
let
this
me get a
gen.
test pipe. Piping is we try to make it as straight as possible.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean,
It might work, but I think the angle here
Ben's kind of
it
there.
bends up a little bit.
Just angles upward into it.
Yeah, so
It's so close.
that's one thing that we have to check. But other
Well,
than that,
Doesn't hurt to test it then.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. The camera might be a little blown out. The shadows might be a little weird just because it's extremely bright out here. But I gotta show some love to the cars that are out here as well. Check out this FK7 Honda. And then obviously, what? Wicked Flow exhaust, bro? You work for Ark. Obviously, he's representing his company right here, this guy right here. The one thing that I really like is this little duckbill right here. I've actually never seen a duckbill like this on a Honda, but to be fair, I also don't really pay too much attention to the Honda since it's got a lot less aggressive. I could see this. I've seen this before, but dude, that, I don't know if it transfers very well over to camera, but that looks extremely sick. Carbon fiber pretty much everywhere. Gotta show some love to the 8.6. Fat old wing right here. We got the Valenti taillights as well. It's running 245s on the wheels. Another carbon fiber hood as well. Oh, nice. We got I believe these are the Spec Ds. I wonder what Spec D is going to come out this time around for this generation, because honestly, the OEM stuff looks really good already. So, I mean, personally, I won't be changing out the headlights, but I mean, it depends. Who knows? I'm excited to see what Valenti comes out with. Tom's specifically, Spec D, all those companies. I'm pretty excited to see what they got in store. Parts on parts on parts everywhere. Look at that.
So the one with the red wheels is mine.
Nice.
The one with the
Same grill though on both of them.
the one with the carbon hood is his part.
What grill is it?
Huh?
What grill is it?
The J's? Oh, Both grills are just Jay's racing grills.
I was gonna tell you when you did it. I was like, dude, we gotta start it up.
It's pretty sick how this looks when you're scanning the car. That looks awesome. A little behind the scenes on the scans too. Once again, the exhaust is off entirely. This car has gotten the exhaust replaced like 20 times already. It's kind of funny. Hey, I wasn't even planning on making a video today. I got here, these guys are freaking awesome. They're really amazing people. They're enthusiasts just like us, which is always so reassuring. Honestly, everybody that I've met in this community has been nothing but friendly, amazing, very helpful, very talkative. Talkative in the sense of we just sit down and just talk cars. Such a different environment from just all the normal jobs that I used to work before. And although this isn't necessarily my job, it's just a new market that I'm delving into, and it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's good to be around. And if you guys are interested in something like this, obviously just put yourself out there. That's all I've been doing, is just putting myself out there, and been able to make such amazing friends so far. So yeah, check this out.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be busy all weekend. So
This right here is actually the Gen 1 exhaust that's gonna be on this. Yeah, I mean, more sound clips for you guys, so that'll be fun. All right, so he's at least doing me the favor of getting some exhaust clip. It's gonna be on an FA20, so not entirely the same, but still the same exhaust snout.